Chris Summers from TotalCrimeSubstack.com. Just here to flag up my latest Substack, which went up over the weekend, but you may not have read it. It's all about the bizarre case of Robert Talland, his daughter Rosie and son Stephen, who between them were convicted last week and jailed for inciting racial hatred and various other charges. It revolved around a particular gig in Leeds in 2019 by a band called Embers of an Empire, which Rosie and Stephen played in and Robert produced. Robert also was a long-time member of the so-called Blood and Honor Network, which is a sort of white supremacist, very racist, xenophobic organisation, neo-Nazi as well. They used a lot of Nazi or swastikas and other paraphernalia, showing their allegiance to that sort of cause. And it's bizarre because they try to defend themselves on freedom of speech, which was obviously has been very much in the news in the last week with the assassination of Charlie Kirk, who believed in an absolutist freedom of speech, that you should be able to say whatever you like, whenever you like, to whoever you like, and you're protected by by freedom of speech. But while they have that in the US Constitution, the complete freedom of speech, they don't have it in the UK. So in the UK, freedom of speech is limited, and there are certain acts which you can be prosecuted for stuff you say, not just writing, but lyrics as well of songs. So in this Substack, I go into great detail about all the lyrics and some of the lawyers' speeches which I've found out about, and it's all in there. It's a great read, really fascinating, really topical, and lots of sort of human stuff as well about what sort of people these are. And I also go into a bit of my own history about how I used to love punk music and some of this sort of skinhead music. But yeah, I never really flirted with the Blood and Honor or all that sort of right-wing, very xenophobic lyrics. But I would advise you to go to totalcrime.substack.com and read the whole thing. Thanks a lot. Bye.